Have you ever felt like your dreams were impossible? Like the gap between where you are and where you want to be is just too wide to cross? Today, I'm going to share with you the incredible true story of James Anderson, a man who went from mopping floors at a prestigious law firm to arguing cases in the same courtroom. This is a story about perseverance, sacrifice, and the unwavering belief that it's never too late to change your life. James Anderson grew up in the south side of Chicago in the 1980s. His parents were hardworking people. His father worked at a factory, and his mother cleaned houses to make ends meet. Money was always tight, but his parents taught him the value of hard work and education. James was a bright student, but when he was just 16 years old, tragedy struck. His father had a severe accident at work and could no longer provide for the family. James had to make an impossible choice: continue his education or help support his family. He chose his family. He dropped out of high school and took whatever jobs he could find: washing dishes, delivering newspapers, working at gas stations. For the next 12 years, James worked multiple jobs, sending every penny he could to help his mother and younger siblings. By the time he was 28, James was working as a night janitor at Morrison Associates, one of Chicago's most prestigious law firms. Every night, he would clean the offices, empty the trash cans, and mop the marble floors where lawyers in expensive suits discussed million-dollar cases. One night, while cleaning the library at 2 a.m., James found a law book left open on a desk. Out of curiosity, he started reading. The case was fascinating. It was about a man who had been wrongfully accused, and the lawyer had found a small detail in the evidence that proved his innocence. James couldn't stop thinking about it. The next night, he came in early and read more. Then more. Soon, he was spending his breaks reading law books, teaching himself about the legal system. One of the junior lawyers, Sarah Mitchell, noticed him. Instead of being upset that the janitor was touching the books, she was impressed. She started leaving books for him, recommending cases to read. She told him, "James, you have a natural understanding of the law. Have you ever thought about becoming a lawyer?" James laughed bitterly. "I didn't even finish high school. How could someone like me become a lawyer?" Sarah looked him straight in the eye and said, "The same way everyone else does, one step at a time." That conversation changed everything. At 28 years old, with no high school diploma, James decided to chase an impossible dream. First, he needed his GED. He studied during his lunch breaks, on the bus, whenever he could steal a few minutes. After 6 months of studying, he passed with flying colors. Next came the real challenge: college. James applied to community college while continuing to work full-time as a janitor. He took night classes, sleeping only 4 to 5 hours a night. His classmates were often 10 years younger, but James didn't care. He was there to learn. For 4 years, James maintained a grueling schedule: work from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. as a janitor, classes from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., studying whenever he could. On weekends, he worked extra shifts to save money. He had no social life, no vacations, no breaks. Every single day was work, study, sleep, repeat. His co-workers at the law firm watched his transformation with amazement. The lawyers started offering him encouragement, sharing their own experiences in law school, giving him advice. Sarah Mitchell became his mentor, helping him prepare for the LSAT. The hardest moment came when James was 32. He had just finished his bachelor's degree and was preparing for law work as a janitor to help with expenses. There were nights when he felt like he couldn't go on, when the stress and exhaustion felt like too much. But every time he wanted to quit, he remembered mopping those marble floors, reading those law books at 2 a.m., and his mother's words, "You've come too far." 3 years later, at age 36, James Anderson graduated from law school. When he walked across that stage to receive his degree, there wasn't a dry eye in Morrison Associates. The entire firm, lawyers, secretaries, and janitors, came to watch the men who had cleaned their offices become their colleagues. But the story doesn't end there. James passed the bar exam on his first try, and Morrison Associates offered him something extraordinary: a position as an associate attorney at the very firm where he had worked as a janitor. On his first day as a lawyer, James walked through those same marble floors, but this time, not with a mop, but with a briefcase. His office was on the same floor he used to clean. Today, James Anderson is a successful civil rights attorney, specializing in cases for underprivileged defendants. He's won numerous cases and has become an advocate for people who, like him, were told they couldn't make it. He still mentors young people from difficult backgrounds, telling them that your starting point doesn't determine your destination. He's established